Well, hello and welcome one and all. We are just about to get going with our coverage of this quarter-final tie. The two teams, after the first leg, experiencing fortunes which are very separate each from the other. On the one hand, we have the victor and the overwhelming favourites for a place in the semi-final. And on the other, those just clinging on and hoping. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. So one terrific performance under their belts. Now they've got to do it all again, Jim.
With a lead this big, it's tempting to think you're in the semis already, perhaps even beyond. But this lot are far too good for that, and I expect them to be professional enough about this.
There's the whistle, and here we go. Look at the defender bombing forward. And he's there to clear it. Messi. Looks to thread it through. Could try cutting inside here. He's got options out wide. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. That's a throw. Rakitic. Yedlin. Rakitic, over to the left, played back in, but sprayed out wide, and he's cut it out. Danger averted for now. No, that's not the ball he wanted.
It's a busy front line, lots of movement.
And is that working for you?
Well, not really. To be honest, I'm not a great fan of taking goal potential away from the penalty box.
Oh, they could break here. Yedlin gets it back. And here's Suarez. Chooses to go back, and here's Messi. And he's there to hoof it away. Back into the middle. Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. And here's the chance to counter. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Away from immediate danger.
This game is in need of some excitement. It needs help, and it's down to the creative and striking talent to up their game and give this crowd something to cheer about.
Messi looks to dink one in, and he's onside!
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was.
Yedlin, and it's Messi. Yedlin decides to play it back. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Keeper sends it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. Rakitic. Rakitic! Oh, nearly. And it's Messi. Hoists it forward. 15 minutes till half-time. Out towards the flank. Dinks one in. Gets it upfield. Rakitic. If you have just joined us, you'll be glad to know that you haven't missed a goal. And now the breakaway. Rakitic. Luis Suarez. Messi. It's found its way to him. Suarez has a goal! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Suarez cannot be that slow, and it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. It's a loose ball. Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. And we hit half-time. So both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means.
Well, it's become an exercise in preservation, Peter. I think it's been a much more even affair, and there's no need for them to take any unnecessary risks. They look happy to frustrate and contain and just wait for a chance now.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, you'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Has a hit! Oh, that is and a second time! That's a half-decent try.
Good effort, very good effort. He would have at least wanted to make the keeper work, though.
Yedlin. Luis Suarez.
Universidad Católica making a fresh attempt to release someone in behind from back to front, and this is something different.
And it's got through. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, that's neat. Goalless still, neither side really getting onto the front foot. And now they can launch a counter. Oh, well defended, that had to be done.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
It's Luis Suarez! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
Suarez just couldn't steer it on target. Everything else was up there.
Across the field it goes.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Could move up a gear here. Messi going through. And he heaves it forward. And it's played forward. Decent looking ball. Has a hit! It's in! The breakthrough strike!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Universidad Católica making another change here. Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead. Time and again they are repelled. And here's Suarez. Rakitic is onto it and can take it up. Rakitic! He's tried one. It's there. And there's the goal they've been looking for. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
I doubt he'll score too many which come easier than that, Peter, but just look at his movement. He knew instinctively that the keeper would struggle to hold on to it.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's how you make an impact as a sub. You know, when most are tiring, you can impose a freshness and energy to best effect. What an introduction. Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition looked completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. He's got the ball glued to his feet. And that has been clubbed away.
Well, to be honest, I think they're all show and no substance. Where's the final product?
Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they've been caught out here. And here's Rakitic. Jordi Alba. Crosses in a low one. You can get that clear. Gets good distance on it, and it's been taken straight back. Striding forward, facing goal. He's got through. Goes for goal! Yes! And surely that settles it.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground, because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
We have got changes here, from both sides in fact. Just 5 minutes remaining now. Tries to get it forward quickly. Defenders on the back foot. Yedlin. There's a long ball. Forward it goes. Yedlin. Breaks on here. What an adventurous run from a defender. Massive leap! Just needed better contact. Well played, he saw that coming. Rakitic. And that is it, the referee has seen enough. And on to the semi-final, another hurdle cleared. Next up, the penultimate step. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in predictable fashion.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. It's come loose. Cleared without complication. That's a foul. Free kick's been given. Jordi Alba. And that has been cleared. He's managed to get that all wrong. And it's played forward. Well, that's where he wants it. Messi. Going through. What a sight of goal here. Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
All you'd be thinking is, please, ground, swallow me up.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. And it's Messi. That's a promising ball. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Goes down, but nothing given. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. That is terrific skill. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Jordi Alba. So it is still 0-0. Jordi Alba gets up to head it! He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Messi. And he's gone for it! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He's made sure that that won't get through. And it's Messi. Plays it out to the flank. Fires it in low. And it's hoisted clear. Danger averted for now. What a throw in. Messi tries lifting it over. And that's been levered clear. Forward it goes. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. He gets a ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
Well, I think the referee would have told him to rate it in or suffer the consequences. That's just very well played. He can hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
He could be in shapes to shoot! They scored! Finishing doesn't come simpler than that. Bang in front of goal.
Yeah, and teamwork was key to that. A beautiful piece of engineering to set him free in the box.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
Ball's gone out of play. Jordi Alba. That's gone a long way up and away. It is a corner. Thinks he's got rid of that. Messi finds himself offside. Plays it out to the wing, gets away from his opponents, he goes for goal! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance.
Look at the defender bombing forward. Massive leap! Good delivery, but no joy.
No, that was a slick move, and there were several options in the box to pick out.
Hardly anything between the sides, and it's 1-0. Drives it towards the front. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Messi clips one through. Jordi Alba. Timely intervention. Defending was strong and firm. And he's there to hoof it away. And there's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football, but still had its moments, and ultimately produced just one goal. A more than decent game up to now. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Well, I think the scoreline offers a fair reflection of the level of endeavour from both teams. I think they lead because they did most of the probing. A little more penetration, I think, should help them get the job done.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And the action has already resumed here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Cut out in the nick of time. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Now the counter. Jordi Alba. Done very well to intervene. And the defence can get it clear. Good running with the ball, can they build on it? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Keeper's got good distance on that. That's good progress he's made. Has a goal! Oh, extraordinary.
Well, I think a little eagerness just got the better of him. He may have been thinking about back-page headlines there. Well, no question as to who's winning the battle in midfield at the moment. Some very impressive pressing in place here.
Messi. Out Out to the left it goes. Jordi Alba. Crosses it in low. And he can get that clear. Messi. He's making good use of his strength there. Just refuses to be out-muscled. Gets the better of his man. Benatia gets rid without sophistication. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, it's a natural instinct to defend when ahead, but it's too...
He's gone for it! And the ball's come out! Good clearance and very necessary. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Away from immediate danger.
Hill have made some interesting moves in getting their fullbacks to tuck in.
A bright approach, isn't it?
Yeah, so many fullbacks now just want to get forward, Peter.
And that's sprayed out wide. Played out to the right. He's in space and looking for options. Turns and goes back. Defending of the desperate variety. And he's there to cut it out.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Loose ball, who's going to get there? Gets into some space. Tries a shot! Oh, and that should have been two.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
And they win it back again. A searching ball out wide. Could try cutting inside here.
Hill are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Well, the pressure is relentless. It's a very, very high press.
Yeah, because it's all about winning the ball back at the earliest opportunity, a trigger by one player for the others to follow, and designed to force opposition mistakes. This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
A real chance if he can get through.
Well, it remains to be seen whether they can come up with that little bit of class to rescue the situation, and it needs to be any time now, really.
Decent looking ball. What a ball! Real chance! It's broken loose. And that has been clubbed away. Tries to get it forward quickly.
Hill have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
Oh, shooting chance! The whistle has gone and it is all over. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margin... Well, good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football. Conditions are absolutely splendid and the folk of this town have come out in their droves for this match. Why wouldn't they? It is an ideal circumstance for what could be an ideal game. Everybody has been attracted to it. It has been the talk of the town, and the buses have been packed, double-decker buses lining up outside. Coaches have carried thousands of away supporters here too, and all of it adds up to make a terrific, a crackling atmosphere. The match, I think, will be quite a spectacle. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. We have already started here. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Jordi Alba. He's got such searing pace, Peter. He gets to the byline in the blink of an eye, and from there his crosses are pinpoint and very hard.
And the finish! It's gone a long way up and away. Rakitic. And it's Jordi Alba. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Danger averted for now. And it's Yedlin. Messi, now it's Messi. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Yedlin is being told in no uncertain terms that this will be his final warning.
Well, he knew what he was taking on there, Peter, and special delivery from the ref.
It's got through. Defenders on the back foot. Dinks one in. Luis Suarez.
Puerto Mayo have made it clear what they're trying to do for me, Peter.
What are they trying to do?
Well, I think they're making the pitch as big as possible to work both flanks into better supply routes.
If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. He's away! Big chance! He's had a shot! Goal!
And as soon as they made that error in midfield, they didn't have time to react before the ball hit the net. Very much a lesson learned.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Well, just listen to the reaction. I think you can hear the approval from the support all around the stadium.
Away from immediate danger. He's had that put on, tries a shot! Get that clear. And that has been cleared. Saved it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, you can't ask for much more than that. A difficult moment he simply had to deal with.
Gets good distance on it. Gets away from his opponents. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Lovely feet. Plenty waiting in the middle. Played out to the right. Cleared away.
Oh, what a cracking goal, but a cracking touch as well. That's what made it for me. That's brilliant play all around.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
And here's Suarez.
Suarez really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
He's got away. This could fall anywhere. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. Rakitic has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. It's a brilliant interception. Now it's Rakitic. He's going after it. Messi attempts to play it through. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. He acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked.
It's come back out! It's there! He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
That's just top-notch. Showed exactly why he follows it up every time. Keeper struggles to hold on to it, ball breaks kindly. He's always about.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And we hit half-time. So a really good half of football. 3 goals and just one separating them.
It's kind of a hard one to call, Peter, isn't it? I mean, from what we've seen so far, both sides have provided ample evidence that they can add more goals, and I'm sure their respective managers have reminded them that...
And the shot! Suarez with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Just brushed off the ball there. And it's Jordi Alba. Luis Suarez knocks it away. Tries to get it forward quickly. Hoists it forward. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Ball is over the line. Luis Suarez. And he's there to cut it out. And it's played forward. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. And it's Luis Suarez. And he's made sure that that won't get through. Suarez tried to play it through.
Yeah, I mean, I think he did well to spot the run. He just didn't get enough behind it. It happens.
A little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Talk about singling someone out.
Well, there's certainly a coordinated attempt to shut him down, which is, I suppose, a natural response.
The ball needed to be better there. It's a wasted chance. Real chance! Oh, that's a fine save!
The ball sparked a tremendous stop there, and I think it's fair to add, he just wasn't expecting it.
Oh, he's been flattened there. And here's the chance to counter. Surely, he's gone for it! Gets it upfield, cuts it out. He's in, surely! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. A heavy challenge. Forward it goes. Great strength, too strong for his opponent.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Luis Suarez. And he's there to hoof it away.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. And there's going to be another change here.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Rakitic. Messi. And here's Suarez.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Oh, terrible pass. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. It's anyone's ball. Messi. And Messi! Tries to get it clear. The referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. And it's Rakitic. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Looking to pull clear here. Messi ready to try one. Messi! Oh, that's brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. And he's produced a beauty. And that will be the final act. A decent win via a very competent performance. Without doubt, they were the better side, and the result reflects as much. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, you often need resolve and resilience when under more pressure away from home, but I thought their efforts deserved that.
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course. Principally, each chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Good ball. Striding forward, facing goal. Well read, he sorted that out. To get himself offside. Yedlin. A real chance to break. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Now a chance. Messi! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Tried to play it through.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Plays it back. Has a pop!
Now, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
So we have our breakthrough.
and that ought to be the trigger for a really exciting and entertaining game from here on.
That's offside. Yes, it is. Played back in. There's no flag. Here it is now, surely.
Pontevedra have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Messi, a really good feat. A chance to play it in. Danger averted for now. Just brushed off the ball there. And now the breakaway. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Well, there is no evidence right now of the recent frailties that have affected the team around about this time in the game. It's been much talked about. Many here hoping that things will remain stable as they are now. It's Luis Suarez!
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
He's had a look, goes for goal! Forward it goes. Now it's Messi, going through. Messi, Messi! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
Well, the run was really impressive. The finish was depressive, and expectations were not met.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Clears it out of harm's way. Hoists it forward. Hardly anything between the sides, and the score is 1-0. In comes the delivery. And he heaves it forward. Well positioned to make that interception. And now they can launch a counter. Tries lifting it over. Jordi Alba cuts it out. Gets it upfield. And that is not finding anyone. He gets past his man. And the defence can get it clear. Dashing forward at pace. Tries to stroke it through. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Messi. Messi. This is promising. Yedlin drills one in. And the referee brings the first half to a close. And there we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're already into the second period. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Jordi Alba lobs it in gently. Back into the middle. Oh, real danger here. It has got... Oh, shooting chance! No mistake! 2 up now, and they are cruising.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. It was all very well drilled.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Whipped in. And once more they can't get through. And it's Luis Suarez driving on now. What can they conjure from here? He's got away. They've managed to get it away. Messi, now it's Messi. Has a hit! Can he shoot? And a second time! And more, and more, and more! And the lead is 3! It is surely done! Great reactions in front of goal. He just saw what was on.
Oh, look, there's only one player who merits all the praise for that. Not only did he finish it, but his instincts for being where he was are absolutely top-notch.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be...
Hits one! It goes to show he is human after all.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
That's been won straight back. Tries to get it forward quickly. Nicely measured pass. Oh, defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
They're actually not getting too tight, which is interesting.
No.
It's probably cautionary. Don't dive in, try to pinch it or intercept so nobody can get in behind.
Looks to thread it through. Gets into some space. Knocks it away. And it's played forward. Forward it goes. He's made sure that that won't get through. Jordi Alba. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's been taken straight back. And it's Yedlin. Delivers a cross. Up he gets! And in it goes! Players ecstatic, fans delirious. This is utopian. An absolute gem of a cross. It made the header simple.
Yeah, I just thought he wanted that more than anyone else on the pitch, and it was fully deserved. He gave it everything he had.
He's made it 3. Quite a day at the office for him.
This is one of the best performances I've seen in a while. He's practically taken on this team single-handedly, and they don't know how to stop him.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Redondo. A buccaneering run from the defender. And the shot! And he's there to clear it. Swallow going for goal! In it goes! Well, just another one to add to what has already been an incredible haul.
Well, I think we've gone past humiliation now. This could be doing some real psychological damage.
It's become a case of men against boys.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
Yedlin. Plays it out to the wing. Redondo. And the counter is on. Just 5 minutes left.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Well, it's Luis Suarez. It's a very good battle there, terrific to watch. Tries to get it forward quickly. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Goes for it! Hoists it forward. Now the counter. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. And that will be the final act. Demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.